Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to episode 28 of my Towns LP. So I did some time skipping and you have joined me. I was going to wait till day 30 to resume the LP, but we have a siege and I just wanted to get it on camera because, dang it, where are they at? They are, clicky. Yeah, they're back there, okay. We've got oh wow. That is a lot of slimes. That is a gratuitous amount of slime. I think we need to immediately, yes, we need to immediately make sure that okay. Crap. I think, let's go down here. We will prepare for the siege. Let's see. Can I destroy these scaffoldings here? I want to destroy the ones on... Oh, actually, you know what would be easier, I believe, is just to kill the ones on the bottom. Yeah, let me blow up these scaffoldings, because I don't want these things here. And we also need... yeah, prepare for the siege. Did you see how many slimes that was? Ermagerd, the sieges are getting stronger. Ermagerd. Seriously, Ermagerd. Come on, hurry up. Kill you, and you. Okay, so now my base is still wide open, but at least they won't come into the base that way. They've got to come through either this entrance or, I believe, let me check for openings. Yes, okay, so these are the two choke points. Now, I don't know which way they're going to come, so that way's got some stuff protecting it at least. So let me check here. Let me check my stockpiles. Where are my... what are they considering? Oh, I've got 11. Okay, so I can make 11 plant traps, and building them. What is this considered? Is it like making utilities and then traps? So under priorities here, I think I had them hauling. Let me put hauling back down on the bottom. Right, and then wall construction, tilling and chopping, item construction. Yeah, that's probably must be considered item construction. So I'm going to put item construction as the highest priority. And now we're going to order up some more plant traps. Let's see. I think I'm going to make sure though if they hug the wall, they'll hit one. So put one there. And we've got 11. So now we've got 9. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. 9. 8. Yeah, let's do that and that and that. There we go. Okay, now hopefully, I'll unpause the game. Hopefully they'll run out there and build some traps for me really fast. Where are the monsters at? There they are. Oh man. Wow, look at all the slimes. Are they heading out? Yep, here they come. Okay, so they're coming to my base from both... oh man, they're gonna go down into the tunnels where my townspeople are, aren't they? Crap. Yep, okay, where's that gonna take them? Where's that spider going? Over there? Yeah? To where? Oh, he's down there. Let me check. Are the others taking other routes? Are they coming over the... they're all coming this way, it looks like. So if I... and where's this one go? Where's this thing pop up at? Down here? So they're down in the dungeon. I should build doors or put traps over there then. Maybe I should lock these doors. Oh, well. They're gonna get in a fight right here, it looks like. Got some weapons on my guys, so at least they... not all my townspeople have armor, but most of them do have decent weapons. So here comes some more slimes down the tunnels, taking the same route. Are they all coming down this way? Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm gonna lose that guy. Where was he going? The bulk of them are coming over land, it looks like. That's neat how they take multiple paths and they're not all... Oh, they're all dead. Never mind, don't even need traps. They're all dead. This guy right here? That guy? With his 6,000 attack and 4,000 defense. He's... Oh no, he's going back inside. Oh, well, looks like my traps might see some action here. Okay, here they come. Oh no! Why were you going out there? They're taking the road. They all just took the road. Oh my god. Well, they just got in the mix right here with all my townspeople. They should get killed off pretty fast if they all get ganged up on here. That was a huge siege. So many slimes. Well, now I know all my traps here are kind of useless. Well, no, wait a minute. Some of them got triggered. Dang, I lost some people. Oh, anyway, while I time skipped, I made some just random junk rooms to entice people to come to the town, and it actually worked, and so I did get some people, which I just lost apparently, but that's okay. We have replacements. Okay, so that was cool. Oh, alright, what were we doing after did we beat the siege? I think we beat the siege. Right. So I'll put this back down. And... So our base is kind of a mess right now. That's why I had them on hauling. I was trying to clean things up just a little bit. Right, okay, so during the time skip, I did get the coal problem sorted out. Where is it? There it is. Yes. Yes, here. And up here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 coal mines. And then 5, 10, looks like I've got 10 copper mines, so I'm pretty much set on both of those. I'm pretty sure other resources would bottleneck before I ran out of those. And I should actually, you know, because of all this stuff down here, I ought to come down here and mine out this bit and then build more iron mines down here, because there's plenty of good space, like there and there, and I'll have tons and tons of iron. Yeah, like that. And here, that should do it. I mean, I don't really see a reason not to just build a bunch of them, but there we go. That should cover me on iron for like ever, and I'll just have. I think I can even just stop worrying with bone stuff, except for maybe bone swords, because they're pretty good. And I've got one thing I did is under, where are they at? Utilities? Yes. I have torches on auto produce, so I have 10 torch. I'll keep 10 torches on hand, so I can easily build mines and not worry about having to think about stuff. Ooh, wow! Look at that big coal patch. So there's plenty of iron, coal, and copper for years down here. So that was very interesting. Dang. Anyway, my people here, I think haste. Let me go through the list here. Haste. Yeah, I had queued up a bunch of boots of haste, and they take bird. I sure hope bird is renewable, because I was looking around the map, and there's a few I think I saw, but I have no idea if I get more birds or not. I think to avoid the issue of animal extinction, like every month, you know, 30 days, So it's not frequent, you know, and if you do extinct them, you're going to go a while possibly without animals in the map. But like every month, you know, a few of each animal should migrate into the map, like how the sieges place monsters on the map from the edge. Like that should happen with wild animals. Like every month you just get like a few of them, and it so if you do make them go extinct, if you wait long enough, some will eventually come back in the map. Because that would kind of suck if like your entire save file was permanently screwed because you misclicked one time and ate your last animal somehow. So boots of haste. Yeah, so these seem to be really useful in cutting travel time down. And I mean, basically, like, the more food you have, or the more sleep you have, the more travel time you have. So effectively, running faster is kind of the same as eating better food or sleeping longer, because it leads to the same kind of effect. So I had, they're in Goblinite. I still have 8 left on the ground. I made like 40 or something, I think. Boots of haste. Wait a minute. You have iron boots. No, we don't equip iron boots. We equip boots of haste. So let me make sure. Haste. Spiderite boots. Pfft. Don't wear spiderite boots. Wear boots of haste. There you go. Haste. They're not. Here, the thing is, they're good for your economy, but the boots of haste, I was looking at the stats. That in the grand scheme of things, the defense on them is not very good. So I'm kind of debating if I should put the boots of haste on like my elite team of combat people. On the one hand, it's good if they can get to the scene of a fight faster. On the other hand, there's boots with better stats that I could make them have. Although Stuckley's got, he lucked out and wound up with boots of haste of the dragon, which are great. So those are fantastic. Everybody else just gets, you know, basic ones that, you know, they get a little bit of defense and that's about it. Well, my traps were slightly effective, but not too much. So I don't. Oh well, we'll have to do better at trapping stuff. I'd love to just be able to get rid of this land bridge and make a dedicated bridge with that's trapped and it's very funneled, because all the sieges so far have been from up here somewhere, so from across the river. The vile forces of darkness from across the river. They come to destroy the castle Vexmoore, and they siege. That was a good voice, I think, for that. Okay. Alright, so we've got coal. And we got the coal, we made the iron. We made the boots of haste, so now we can get back to building our castle. And I think what I'm going to do in the castle here is just come up and keep going across like this, and just do that one at a time. And I'll instead of trying to fill it in from every edge, that gets kind of tedious. It'll be easier on me to just click and drag a single strip and start from the right side of the screen and go down over here to the left. Yeah. And I don't think I need. I don't need the scaffolding here. This is all redundant because I've got the one ladder right there. So I mean, maybe if they're outside the castle, but I don't want enemies to come in. There we go. So this entrance over here, this right here, I don't like that they're coming out here and that's like an open entrance into my base. So we might have to do something about that. So what can we do about that? Well, first off, because I know how this works now, we can actually just fill that in with wood. No big deal there, and make it look neater. And then I think Dang it. So, like, what are they doing? I think I'd rather just have them come back through the... Yeah, I tell you what, I'm just going to seal this off for now. So let's throw down some scaffolding here, and then I'm just going to block this in. Yeah. There we go. I'll build a 2-high wall, and I guess I'll put a roof. You know, I'll put a roof on it just to make it look neater. It'll be, and if I really want to, I can poke a hole in the wall later. But for now, I'm gonna leave it sealed up. Because I'd rather them just stay underground and use the tunnels to come back, so that the only entrances to my base are. From the surface, the only entrances into my base will be these 2 entrances, north and south, right here, and that's it. Nothing else. So any fighting that goes on in a siege, I can focus, and then the monsters coming up from the dungeons, I'll have to control by choke pointing where I poke a hole down in the floor at. Man, that's a lot of iron. So speaking of the dungeon stuff, I think I'll... Where's my main? Not there. Here it is. This is it. So here's my main ladder down that goes down in the dungeon. And this storage room... It's okay. I feel like it could be a security risk. But I think I might make a checkpoint down here. And have the ladder going down into the even deeper layers of the dungeon, like maybe in here, or maybe like dig out a chamber in this room and put it in there, and then put a barracks right here, and this is the checkpoint from the rest of the dungeon. It's actually a pretty good idea. I tell you what, let me mine out a room in here. Yeah, that, and then I'll make the barracks. How big does a barracks have to be? Isn't it like that right there? Got an idea. I think I'll put the wall back. Yeah, keep the wall right there. Yeah, I got an idea. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys when I implement it, and I'll remember that's there. But for now, what other project do we have? We had the closing off. Yeah, closing off this thing. It's not even done yet. Come on, guys. Ah, well, just gotta wait, I guess. It's a shame these traps didn't see more action. I thought they'd come in here. I was kind of surprised the monsters took the road. That kind of backfired on me. It's kind of funny though. Oh man. And I still have all these decorations I haven't placed yet. I bought a lot of gold decorations because I was like, there's no way I'm using gold on the pretty, like, aesthetic items. It was easier just to buy them off the merchant. Did I look before at what the Atelier can make? Because I don't remember. Doesn't it just make hides, right? Isn't it under is it under butchering? No, it's not. What is under? Is under materials? No, it's not under utilities. Where are the hides? Gathering animals? No. Cooking? That's not going to be under cook. Well, is it? No, it's not. I could have sworn there was a area in the automated production thing for animal hide. Oh, vanity! Vanity, that's it, here it is. Yeah, okay, so it tells me that's a vanity item, so they're not that important. Animal hide, hide skinning table, and that's it right there in the atelier. Badger hide. And so what do you make with the hides? Is it all the hide, okay, yeah. So it's just vanity items, okay. Well, that's neat, but not at all important for me right now, because... Well, I guess you could say I'm practicing a different kind of vanity, aren't I? Making a castle. Just for looks. Because, I mean, the fort I had previously was perfectly functional, wasn't it? Did they finish this yet? Is it finished? Oh, it's not? Guys, come on. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. Oh, no wonder. Let's move that up the list. Let's make that number 1. That's number 1 priority is walls. Get that done. And here they come. And they even use the road too, sweet. For a little while. And then they get off it and then they come over the mountain here. But yeah, basically all my townspeople have boots of haste now, so I think that's going to be incredibly useful. It seems to be roughly double speed, maybe like a 40% increase or so. Not precisely sure, exactly sure. Wood. Yeah, come on, fill it in. And from now on, when they finally get this filled in, I believe it'll go through the... Yeah, here we go. And then that. And I actually need to mine out the... Oh, never mind. I'll put a roof on it, so never mind. I don't need to even worry about that. They'll just be able to stand on the roof. It'll look weird. And I think since this counts as a ladder, I can just do that. There you go. I know we just wait, and they'll come up through... Oh, no, they'll still come overland. Yeah, here they come. Yeah, oh, look at those boots of haste. Those little cubes just booking it across the plains. Ah, fantastic. I'll tell me you're not all... You can't be stuck. You can't possibly be stuck, because there's stuff there. Oh, you're just chilling, I guess, and waiting for new orders? Or something like that. So I'm thinking those sieges might just never stop getting stronger, which is actually kind of awesome. Especially if it's... Because I'm almost at 1 year. I'm still in my first year in this game. If I can make it to like year 3 or 4, and I've got just tons of shit coming in from the edge of the map, laying siege, that'd be kind of awesome, I gotta say. Okay. So we're gonna come up here, and then put down... start putting down the roof. Yes, the roof. How are they going to reach that, though? Dang it. This is going to be this is going to be slightly awkward. I'll do it from this direction over, I suppose. And I'll have to do something like put the scaffolding... make sure I put the scaffolding around just so that they can get down, I guess. as I make the roof. Now, I think they can go up the scaffolding here and swing around on it. I believe that's how that works. And they can also move diagonally too, so that helps. Okay, here comes the first wave of that. Oh, good. I love how fast they get over here. Go ahead and put that down. Because the guy with this block should be almost... Yeah, there it is. Great. Yeah, I definitely want to get this sealed up. I'm not having those stupid monsters coming into my base again through this entrance. And I know I could just, like, do something, like, easy. Like, kill... Like, destroy... Like, right-click, destroy the ladder. But I want to keep this ladder over here. I want to keep this exit if I want to use it in the future. But for now, I'm going to seal it up. Okay, I think I might be safe to go ahead and order this over here. And also this side too. Because these two should be almost here right now. And the orders for the other sides that I just queued up should be being processed right here. Yeah, right there, and being sent over. Tell you what, let me just go ahead and order up the rest and just see what happens if they can manage to fill it in. And in the meantime, I'm going to go take a look at down here. Yeah, right here. So, zones, barracks. This is big enough for a barracks, right? Oh, yes, great. So they have to come in the barracks, and I think what I want to do is put the stone wall here, and then like that. And then I want to just like fill this in with traps. So anything coming out of the barracks just walks into tons and tons of traps. So how about traps? How about... You know, actually, I could put the ladder right there. Right? Put a ladder right there. And that'll be attached to the roof, so it shouldn't fall. I don't think it would fall. No, let me cancel that. Yeah. Now let's put the ladder against the wall. Right there. And we can just destroy all the stone that's stuck in here. Because I has plan. Yes, I do indeed have a plan. This kind of reminds me of Evil Genius at this point. Like laying out your base, and or Dungeon Keeper, like one of those games here. So let's get rid of all this stupid stone, and... So we know that they'd have to come up this ladder. Okay, so if they come up the ladder, I can take something like this stone wall here and come over like this. Huh. Oh wait, no. Cancel that. So they have to come up that wall there. And go this way, and then, I'm making a little maze that they have to run, essentially. Thank you, guys. And I don't see any reason why I shouldn't just leave mining at a really high priority, at a higher priority. Just because when I queue up the mining, it's something I really want them to do. Great. Alright, let's think here. Gotta get rid of this stone. So if you've ever played Evil Genius or Dungeon Keeper, you probably know exactly what I'm setting up right here. If not, just watch and you'll figure it out really fast. I mean, this should be pretty obvious, but maybe it's not. I don't know. So mine out these 3 blocks, and then fill that in with stone, and then there. Yes, there we go. Okay. There we go. Now for the traps. Okay. Traps. And what traps do we have? We've got a log trap. I wonder what these traps do. Well, I know... Okay, so I know this causes bleeding. This causes slowness. I suspect the poison trap is... Well, okay, that's obviously going to cause poison. But the bear trap probably causes direct damage. And the log trap... it's wooden bones. That's pretty cheap to make. I'm going to say that probably stuns them. Just my intuition here, if I just had to guess, I'm betting stun, slow, damage, poison, bleed. That's just what I'm going to guess here. I don't actually know. Except for these 2 that I've seen in action. So man, what should I do? So poison, but like poison seems like it would be the best trap. Because that seems to be the most expensive. Like, that's wood and iron. That's iron, wood, and poison. I just suspect the most powerful things require more combinations of items. Because, like, this is 2 iron, but it's still, like, once you have access to iron, the difference between 1 iron and 2 iron, I mean, who cares? This is poison bottles. You've got to go into a whole nother type of item and making that. And it's, where is it? Great. Now I get to flail. It's utilities, right? Yes, poison bottles. That takes empty bottles. And I've got 19 of those, wow. Sand or mud. And cave mushroom or jungle mushroom. You know what? I'm going to keep 5 of each of these on hand, I think. Just because I can always build these traps and have them replenished. So let's do... How about a poison trap right here? And then the poison trap like right there. And then let's stun them right there. Or let's slow them down right there. And then stun them after the poison trap. So if that's a poison, they'll be slowly dying. Then that's gotta be stun. Or maybe it's just damage, I don't know. Let's do some bear traps right here. And you know, I'm pretty rich. I mean, I could just do like a checkerboard pattern of bear traps right there, and then maybe mixed in some log traps, and then maybe more poison traps. I don't know, like that. So the entire thing is just traps on traps, and it's just a nightmare to walk through. Oh, my game's been paused because of a siege. What type of siege do we get now? Oh man, cyclopses. Eek. So how about that thing that's not... Oh yes, they finished it. It's filled in. Oh good. Oh good, all the good. Yes. Whatever, I'll just leave that there. That's filled in. Okay, so they've got to come in through one of these doors here. Damn. So I think what I'll do let's make our grass here poof, and get out of here. Let's do some bear traps. How about that? Let's see these bear traps in action. See what they do. And item construction, can that be the highest priority? Above all else, yes. Yes, that. Oh lord, here we go. Maybe these bear traps will, let's look over here and try to figure out which way these guys are going to go into my base. I'm betting top. Top seems like the shortest route into my base. Wow, cyclopses, really? How tough are these things? It's so many enemies. Alright, I'm gonna pause the game real quick and go look at the traps. Did down here, are they... Okay, they're still building the ones that I queued up down here. Dang it. Alright, whatever. Well, I've still got my awesome McBadass group. Okay, let's go check back on the actual siege. They're out in the field over... So they're still just milling around. Oh, wait, no, here they come. Yep, the cyclopses haven't come yet. It's just the slimes. It's almost like these slimes are just there to trigger traps and make it safe for the more powerful enemies to come later. If that's the case, then whoever designed that is a butt mongrel. But I tip my hat to you, good sir, I would do the exact same thing. Here comes the Cyclops. Yeah, they're all coming north entrance. Oh, oh, look at that, we've got some bear traps set up already. Well, at least two. Okay, so Awesome McBadass is a patrol group, and then I want them to... let's group up right here behind the traps. Yeah, get over there, guys. No, what are you doing? Get back in the base! Get back in here! Here they come! Oh, you idiot. Slowed, bleeding. Oh, a hero's running out there. Oh, he's gonna go fight him. I was kind of wanting to see my traps going off. Can he hold them? Ah, dang it. Looks like we're fighting them there. My townsperson just ran in. Alright, add a patrol point. Get out there. I'll remove the patrol point from here. Oh, the hero just stunned them all. Oh man, Gandalf is at half HP already. Wow, he took a bad hit from the. Let me see what's happening here. So there's confusion. Combat. So green slime, hobgoblin. Damn. Did we lose somebody? Oh wait, that's the old messages. Wait, it's possible that that Gandalf was just started this at lower health. Yeah, my townspeople are hitting in the about that 1,000 range. Cyclops burns Edmund, the hero, for 535, so he's hitting for that 500. Is Sir Punchwood in that mix-up? Oh, we're good now. If Paul's in there, we're good. Paul's gonna mop the floor with him because he's Paul Soares Jr. He's taking the fun path. Fun path of kicking your ass. There's Stuckley. He's gonna get some. Oh, yeah, he's bruised. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to get their health topped off. Oh, his task is to heal at least, so maybe after this he'll He'll actually go to the hospital. Alright, GG. We beat that. Yeah, I'm actually having to pay attention and exert effort into these sieges now. Oh good, he's healing. That's great. Yeah, I'm actually having to pay attention and do things to not take losses during these sieges, which is pretty cool. And I think I've got the sieges on normal still. I haven't turned the difficulty down or up. So he's healing. Alright, cool. So bear traps. I like bear traps. Seem kind of cool. And I really want to put a choke point on that river. Yeah, I like those. I like the traps. It's cool. Okay. A bear trap has got to just be flat damage. And that's... Oh man, look at that. Look at that hallway. I feel a lot safer. I don't know what's down in that dungeon, but if it goes through this without, you know, if this doesn't accomplish something when enemies come through it, then I'm gonna call shenanigans on the monster balance. In fact, let's put some more poison traps directly around the ladder, accompanied by more bear traps. There we go. There we go. That's a final line of bear traps at the gate here, and then a poison trap here and here and here and here, and more bear traps here and here. There's just the entire hallway is bear traps. Get out of here. Nobody loves you. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. I feel safer. I feel then that ladder will be what goes down deeper into the dungeon. So anything that'll be the choke point. I don't care if they have to walk more. No other ladders are going to go down into the dungeon, but this one right here. Huh, man, that was a fun episode. That was that was 2 big sieges. The first one I lost. The first one was actually a weaker siege, I think, and I actually lost people. The second siege appeared to be made up of stronger enemies, and I beat that without any losses because I planned it much better. Okay. So let's check in before I sign off here, because it is the 5th day. This has actually been a 7-day video, and I feel like I've been talking forever. I'm low on bread. Yeah, so they're still making items and doing things other than... So let's renew baking as the top priority. And send butchering and gathering to its rightful places, 1 and 2. There we go. Butchering's actually less important, but I think, yeah, mining should be number 3. I really want them to mine, but I assume if there's no mining orders, it's very uncommon that there's mining orders. You know, it's pretty much like that's not always going on. Like, these things are always going on. These things are not. Neither are these, so... Yeah, actually, yeah, that looks good to me. Butchering is not that high of a priority. Neither is tilling, really. So, gotta keep the food supply up. And if I order them to mine something, I want it done right now, because people are watching. And then these things are... Yeah, okay, that's good. I'll leave the priorities like that. But we need to get our food back topped off. I don't want to have a food shortage. We could also use like a month of them just setting set to hauling as the highest priority, I think. Oh man, I like that trap room. That is cool. I almost kind of want the enemies to come up from the dungeon just to put that to the test. I used up a lot of iron and poison bottles too, so that's. I hope that's really effective. And I kind of want to... I don't need to... You know what? I can't resist. I want to mine out the walls here and replace them with my own stone walls just to make this look neater. There we go. And anyway, I'll make that change off camera, so you don't have to watch me doing all that. And I think off camera, I'm gonna do some hauling as high priority for a little while, and just make an attempt to clean up the base. So thank you guys very much for joining me this episode. I had a lot of fun fighting off those 2 sieges. I hope that was pretty cool to watch. And maybe my strategies that you saw me use is, traps up front, rally point for the, well-equipped soldiers right behind. If you've been having trouble with sieges, I hope maybe that helps you out. So I'll see you guys next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and until then, take it easy.